because actually it's 12:28. Yeah, it's 12:28, right? And I'm I'm making a vlog in response to what my friend PK is saying here. Um, I'm careful. I don't want to trigger any claims or anything like that. So I've got his sound way down. You know, looking at me, you're looking at me, right? But at the same time, I'm paying attention to this is the stream of folks here. Like you've got fun fact Sheba, the Click Lounge is a lounge that OJ got thrown up. Interesting, I didn't know that. Um, it's a lot of fun. And so I've got that there, and then here you can see that they're walking through looks like Aria there, and they're they have a constant stream of stuff. Stacy's talking about, well, Streamlabs has their thing going. Cheryl's talking about Click, saying they went to the other night. He's got a fun little group here, not so little, and it's quite a blast. Okay, it really is. And anyway, PK went off on a rant about Las Vegas a little bit ago, and I was typing things, and I thought, wait a minute, I vlog, you know, he's vlogging, I'm vlogging, um, I'm essentially promoting his channel as well as sharing my thoughts and everything else. But he was talking about that Las Vegas, in his view, is declining because the prices are high. It's more than just the high prices. It's because a significant proportion of the international visitor group that normally comes to Las Vegas stopped coming. And I believe if I type like Las Vegas, um, Vegas International, let me just show what I'm doing here. I'm typing Las Vegas International uh, visitor 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 percentage, like that. See, look at this. Las Vegas International Tourism down. Okay, let's just go right there. All right, and see what it says. Las Vegas tourism slides again as visitors dropped by 12%. Okay, and this is News 8 now, right? 12%. That's a lot. Um, and that's okay. And so basically,
downward trend. We thank you for joining us on 8 News Now at 4 on this Friday. I'm Brian Loftus.
And I'm Vanessa Murphy. That number down 12% in July compared to the previous year. Our top tourism official addressing that decline today. 8 News Now reporter Ryan Tizmaneski joins us live from the Las Vegas Strip. Ryan, what are they trying to do about it?
He's talking about Steve.
Yeah, Vanessa, Brian, I'm at the north end of the Strip right now. I'll just kind of let you take a look and see how busy it is. A few people on the sidewalk. It's a little hot right now, so a lot of people want to stay in. But the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority say there are at least two factors that are causing that dip. One are people looking for value and they're staying home, and the other, changing federal policies for international visitors.
There you go.
One of the major international crowds, Canadian visitors, has dropped by about 25%, according to LVCVA President Steve Hill. He says there's a portion of potential Canadian visitors who are avoiding the United States on principle due to the trade war with that country.
Right.
To try to remedy the drop, Las Vegas is partnering with different Canadian airlines, launching flight and hotel packages, and they've even started a contest for Canadian travel agencies. Now, outside of Canada, Hill says other countries are facing financial hurdles that they did not have to face before, particularly countries like Mexico that are not a part of the visa waiver program.
Mm-hmm. There's
If you got a
Steve.
family of four and you want to get a visa to come to the United States, it's going to cost you about $1,150. And that's reason enough for a lot of families not to come. And on top of that, it takes a long time to clear the visa process in those non-waiver countries.
So there you go. That's it.
Hill says he's spoken with the congressional delegation and the U.S. Travel Association to advocate for change, and says they've done a great job working with the administration on these topics. Now, for visitation numbers for people inside the U.S., it's a different story. A lot of people are trying to save money and think coming to Vegas isn't a good idea because the value's so high. So I asked Steve Hill what he would say to those people, and you'll hear the answer from him within the next half hour. But I'm going to send it back to you, reporting live from the north end of the Las Vegas Strip. Ryan Tizmaneski, 8 News Now.
Ryan, thank you. Steve Hill says the LCVA has new initiatives to bring people back and will be announcing them soon.
Yeah, I'll put
The
that out
number
there.
of
I'll put that out there. Right? Oh, wait a minute. I just did. Okay. So my point is that he was saying, and he's right. PK was saying he's talking about something else here. Okay, but he was saying that businesses price gouge you, and that really is what's going on. Businesses do price gouge you, and it's really gotten out of hand in Las Vegas. But it's a layer cake. Las Vegas has been price gouging for people for the last 10 years at least. Um, and I would say really within that period, things really ramped up. But it wasn't until the pandemic where the problem became really, really acute. Um, Donald Trump, when he was president his first time, promised Las Vegas and the hospitality industry a bailout. He didn't give them that bailout. He also mentioned Las Vegas was going to get a bailout. Las Vegas did not get a bailout. And what's a bailout? It's giving companies enough money to survive without doing what? Without charging high prices to make a war chest based on net operating income. Net operating income is revenue or expenses. So you got these price gouging level prices. The idea is to make this war chest so you can run your business and with special marketing programs. Maybe you can have lower prices in some areas, some rooms, to offset the higher prices one, and then bring everybody back, knowing that you've got enough money in your war chest to to overcome a dip in the revenue as you're lowering revenues to get people for a particular season, uh, and so on, or even more money so that they can entirely across the board lower their prices and bring people back. That's what extra money, you either borrow that money from a bank or you get it from an investor or you get it from the government. But the idea is just enough working capital to make your product, in this case, your hotel offering, uh, price flexible, price elastic, so that people can visit. But if you don't have that bailout, guess what? You can't do it. And if you try the high price route, as so many people so many organizations in Las Vegas do, what happens is that you wind up getting into a cycle. The higher the price, yeah, sure, you make more money, but then of course the demand falls. And so you say, okay, I'll raise a little bit more to offset because you're not getting as much revenue. But then what happens? The demand falls more. You see how it goes down? So it becomes this kind of cycle. It goes, the revenue is going, it goes up, but then it up, and then it gains at a rapidly decreasing rate, and until you can't squeeze the turnip anymore. And that's where Las Vegas is. Las Vegas has squeezed the turnip, but here come the tariffs, which have made it expensive for a number of goods, and it's made expensive for travel, depending on the country. But here's the other problem with the tariff structure and the tariff idea. It's unpredictable. Donald Trump doesn't use the tariffs to really help the American economy. He uses them as one more way of getting you to talk about him so that you're always on the mind, always thinking about the president of the United States. You think about him as he's the king. You refer to him as if, well, he's got this shock and awe campaign and there's nothing I can do about it. That's what Donald Trump wants you to think, okay? The reality is it's not true. Living in a democratic society means using a democratic society's tools to do what? To uh, vote, to go out, to spend your money when you want to spend it, to work, all that, all the whole 9 yards. That's what it means. It means having freedom of movement, freedom of choice. And right now, people are choosing to do one thing: stay at home. Okay, stay at home. And the president of the United States has also ruined the mood. Trump is always putting out bad news. He wants you to think about him. Yeah, sure, but think about it. When you think about him, how often is it good news? Right? How often is it news that benefits the entire country as opposed to news that pits one organization or person against the other? That's not right. Okay, that's not right at all. So anyway, well, PK some of the other ideas, and he said, I believe that China's cities are more advanced than the United States. China, let's set the record straight. China is still largely a poor nation. China is we're a billion people. We are in the area of just over 300 million. And you may think that every city in China is like, wow, super, super, super ultra modern over us, but you would be very mistaken if you paid a visit. Now, I'll tell you a place that you should visit. You want to see a nice, clean city. Tokyo in Japan, you know. Here, though, in order for us to solve our problems, we need to use tax increment financing for cities. We need to enact what's called an value-added tax as well, a kind of consumption tax, but it's so designed that it doesn't hurt the poor. Okay, so there's my take on it. Subscribe to Zennie62. Happy Labor Day, everybody. I'll see you. Oh, that's my mom there. I got to tend to